All right. So for step two, we are going to program our AI by creating a base prompt based on our brand. Okay. So this is going to be the base prompt that you're going to use every time you are using a new Claude or Chat GPT chat to be able to create your images. This is, I would say, this is the next most important because this base prompt is what's going to tell Fal how to create your images. It's going to tell Claude how to write your prompts. So it actually serves as a driver for everything. All right. And so again, we're going to go through this step by step. And I actually color coded this to make it a little bit easy for you to complete this. I am completing this inside of Claude. All right. Now you are going to need your brand board now because that's what we're getting ready to work with. All right. However, let's do some edits before we go over to Claude. And the only thing we need to edit here is what's in green. All right. Right here, these three areas. That's the only thing we need to edit. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to take this out and I'm going to put in Asia's name and I'm going to put in her age. All right. So my name is Asia. I'm a 23-year-old female social media manager. That's it. All right. You don't have to do anything else here. Okay. Now, all we're going to do is we're going to copy this first prompt, the whole prompt, that whole prompt, copy, and we're going to come on over to Claude. We're going to paste the prompt in Claude and then hit this plus sign to upload our brand board. All right. So let's look for the brand board. This is her brand board right here. I'm going to hit open and then I'm going to hit the arrow, which is enter. Now, what this is going to do is it's going to study your brand board and it's going to give you all the elements that we need to be able to create our base prompt. Okay. And so it's coming up with her color palette, her aesthetics, her textures, her imagery, her mood. All right. As well as her brand prompt template. It's coming up with everything that she needs. All right. Now we're going to come back over to our doc and we're going to move on to our next prompt, which is right here. Don't worry about the color. We're going to deal with the yellow and orange in a minute. Right now we're just getting the content we need. So we're going to just copy this prompt. There's nothing to edit here. All you're doing is copying. And we're going to come right back here, paste and enter. Okay? All right, great. So now that this is done, it's time for us to go ahead and edit our base prompt. And this is where those colors come in. So you see here where I have a yellow next to prompt one. That's just basically saying that everything that you got for this prompt, you're going to want to edit it, what's yellow here in your base prompt. And same thing, everything that you got here in orange, you're going to scroll here and just edit everything in orange. And I'm going to show you what to do with the purple right now. So let's just start with the yellow just because. So with the yellow, we did what is it? This was our first prompt that we gave it. So we're just going to come here. We're going to scroll down to our yellow, which is the template, the brand prompt template. We're going to copy where it says photorealistic all the way to the end where it says approachable. And then we'll come here in our base prompt right here where it's yellow, right here where it says photorealistic all the way to the end. Delete that and paste that. See? So now I have just edited Asia's first part of her prompt to fit, how mine had looked originally, okay? So I like it to be formatted, so I'm just going to just enter this here. I just like my prompt to be formatted. I don't know why it didn't come out like that. It's probably because I copied and pasted instead of instead of using, I'll show it to you just because. Let me do it for you just in case you get mixed up. So let's delete that. And instead of copying like that, I'm going to just click this little clipboard. All right. And it should keep the formatting the same. And then paste. See? All right. So it kept my formatting. That's what I needed. So we're good to go with that. And then now I'll show you what to do for the purple. So this is the color palette. You're going to come here where it pulled out the colors, and we're just going to copy what's under color palette. Go ahead and remove this and paste. That's all we're doing. The next one is aesthetic elements. I'm going to copy what's under that. Remove this under aesthetic elements and paste. That's it. Okay. Let's do the next one, textures and materials. And again, just, just to teach you so you can know, because it's easy for you to just, copy what I'm doing and it'll work for you, but it'll be good if you know why you're doing this. Basically, the prompt that I engineered helped AI dissect your brand visuals and create a prompt for you. All right, so hold on. There we go. And the last one is mood. So get rid of mood and paste that. Okay. So now I pasted all of that. And now the last part is what is in orange. So this was the second prompt that we did. Please rewrite the following prompt, right? That's what we're going to edit here. So you'll just scroll down to where we did that. And you're going to take from your basic prompt all the way to mood. That's all we need. And then we're going to take everything out from your basic prompt. And I don't want the orange. Hold on. And enter. There we go. All right. So now we have completed step 2. This is our complete base prompt. So this whole prompt right here, this complete base prompt that I'm highlighting all the way to the end right here, is what you will use every single time you are going to start a new chat or you want to create any images or any type of visual stuff for your brand. Okay. All right. So we finished that. And then I'm going to give you one more step to take before we start the new chat and we start to create our first image. Okay. So I want you to scroll right here to step 3. I have a prompt here that's going to help you come up with specific B-roll ideas specific to your brand. So I want you to just copy right here this first prompt. Okay. That's all you're copying. Just hit copy. And I want you to come in the same chat here that we were in and just hit enter. And what it's going to do is give you 10 high converting B-roll ideas that you can film that's specific to your brand. So my daughter is a social media manager. And so it's basically saying she can do close up of fingers, scrolling through analytics, walking and working, tech flat lay animations, screen transition, right? Coffee pour on workspace. So it's giving some really good ideas that she could start with if she wanted to, start creating some different B-rolls for her brand. So you can leave this open, even though we're not going to come in here again. The only thing you really need is this. So let's do this just so we don't have to come back in here again. Let's just copy our B-roll ideas. Scroll to the bottom of your workbook. Yeah. There we go. And just paste it in your workbook. So that way you have your B-roll ideas in your workbook ready to go when you need it. All right? Okay. And now we're going to go ahead and start a new chat by just clicking this plus sign in Claude, and you'll be able to start a new chat because we're getting ready to create our images. So I'll see you in the next video.